Thank you for that burp, Nolan. All right, so what we're talking about today is how to run amazing challenge groups that you enjoy. Because the truth is, if you're not enjoying your challenge group, it's probably, your challengers are probably not enjoying it either. So what do you need to do? You need to breathe life back into them, and you need to find a way for you to enjoy them first. Because if you enjoy them first, you can guarantee that your challengers are going to take on that excitement and enjoy it too. So let's go to the next slide, which is, these are questions that you should start asking yourself before you start your next challenge group. What do you like about accountability group? What do you want to help others or teach others? What do you need to overcome? What do you need to start loving about yourself? What do you need to master? And what are you willing to try again? So these things could be, if you have if you want to overcome your fear of clean eating, you have a clean eating group. You want to master nutrition, that's another thing, clean eating, or having a meal prep group. If you want to try again, the 3-day refresh, whatever. And then lastly, the question, no one wants to be a part of this, is what type of accountability do you need? So that kind of brings all of these questions to one question. What type of accountability do you need in your life right now? What are you struggling with? And forming an accountability group around these answers. That's the next slide. You need to pick a theme based on your answers. So for me, this past month, I've been running Miracle Morning Accountability Group. And that has allowed me to share a vulnerability, which is I really struggle with waking up in the morning. I really struggle with having a productive day. So I found a book called The Miracle Morning, and I've been teaching the principles of that book to my challengers right now. And it's been amazing because just as much as I'm seeing change, they are too. So the next thing is what I do in these, once I pick a theme, I create weekly focal points. So I focus on something that's around that theme. Like I was saying with the Miracle Morning, I've been teaching my challengers principles every single day from the Miracle Morning. So, and that's actually been really easy because the book has so much great content that I just use that content from the book and share it. But if you wanted to do a group about nutrition, or if you want to do a group about, let's say, nutrition. One week you could focus on meal prepping. 1 week you can focus on like water intake. I mean, the ideas are endless. But once you find that theme, you just run with it. And then the last thing about this is I always try to schedule my posts a week in advance so that I can actually participate in the group. And that I'm not working, I'm not like constantly trying to put up posts on the same day. That really helps with organizing your time and your energy, which is so important. So the next thing that I always do is I have weekly check-ins. And these weekly check-ins are created via Google Forms. So every week, like on a Sunday night, I send out this Google form, and this is what they look like. So, sorry, no one is really getting into stuff right now. So, give me 1 second. Come here, bud. Life with having a baby. Okay, baby. All right, on that note, let's keep going. So weekly check-ins. In these check-ins, I have these to correlate with the theme of the group. So my Miracle Morning check-in. So I'll ask questions in there to see where they are in the first week, to see what I can do to improve on the group, and to help them to start celebrating small victories. So it's really cool to do it in Google Forms because number one, it's free, super simple, doesn't take a lot of time, and you can you get all of their results cataloged in Google. So that's really easy. And then the other thing that I wasn't doing for a really long time until about a month ago is asking for before and weekly progress pictures. So in these forms, I ask them to email me back their progress picture because you're their coach. You need to be helping them see the victories that they're experiencing, like this awesome girl who is currently in one of my groups. So you got to remember, are you their coach or their cheerleader? It's good to cheer people on, but you got to remember that your role is to help them get out of their own way and help them experience breakthroughs. All right, the next thing I always try to do is get vulnerable in your challenge group. Share your struggles and victories openly in your group. What is your journey? What is it that you're currently working to getting? What are you trying to get through? Because the more you share, the more that your people are going to feel connected with you. And people connected with you already, and they joined your group. So you got to remember, they want to know about what you're going through, and they want to feel normal with their own struggles. The more open you are, the more open they will be too. Openness equals breakthroughs, and we're in the business of breakthroughs. All right, the next thing that you got to do in your groups is you got to celebrate who inspires you. You need to shout out in your group and publicly. You need to show people that they're doing new and big things and that it's awesome. I never tell people before I celebrate them. I want it to be a surprise. I want them to feel uplifted when they get on social media or in the challenge group. I want them to know that I noticed them. You got to build up potential leaders. Then it makes that invite, hey, you're killing it in the challenge group. See, I shouted you out because that's proof that you're doing big and amazing things. And that makes that invite that much easier for joining our team. And then attract new people with the 4 vital behaviors. And what are the 4 vital behaviors? Be proof the products work, like Jordan. Personal development, so sharing what you're reading and what's helping you grow. Recognizing your team, recognizing your challengers, recognizing whoever in your life that's inspiring you and encouraging you on this journey. And then inviting, having invites. This can't be something that you just do once a week. It has to be parts. You have to be sharing parts of your story throughout your entire week, all the time, so that when you show proof the product works, you show that you have people that you're helping, you show that you're experiencing personal growth, so that invite is super easy and not unexpected. And that's all that I have. So let's open it up to chatting now.